Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Herspin, and today I'll be discussing a topic that's very heavy on YouTube, and that's a Tupac conspiracy theories. Every time I want to go on YouTube and I want to listen to a little bit of Pac, man, all the Tupac conspiracy theories that he's alive, somewhere in Cuba smoking a blunt, or in Jamaica, or wherever, bloody gets to my mind, man. It's 2017, like, bro, really? One thing I realized, a lot of people just want to go with the flow and follow the bullshit, separating falsehood from reality. Okay, and you have to remember, Park himself, back in the day, said that he had a big mouth, so you really think he'd keep his mouth shut for 22 years? I don't think so. Okay, so let's get into it since you guys want to talk about the conspiracy theories. Do you even know the chain of events that led to him dying? Alright, so let's reminisce and take you back to 1996, September of 96. Okay, so Tupac didn't even want to go to Las Vegas in the first place. But there are some people that say, oh, he was scared, he knew he was going to get set up and all this stuff. No, you have to remember, Tupac was signed to Death Row Records, okay? Death Row Records was distributed by Interscope. Interscope was run by Jimmy Iovine, okay? So at that time, Death Row Records was worth $500 million, and it was run by a man named Suge Knight. Now, this motherfucker had the industry on lockdown. Literally, everyone was scared of this guy. So, not to change the subject or anything like that. Okay, so Tupac is in Las Vegas. He drives there with his girlfriend. His girlfriend at the time is Kidada Jones. She's a daughter of Quincy Jones, if you don't know. So they drive there a few hours from Calabasas, where Pac was living at the time. So he goes to Vegas. He links up with Suge Knight. They go to the MGM fight. They watch Mike Tyson knock out Bruce Seldon in less than a minute. As soon as the fight is finished, Tupac, Suge Knight, and their entourage, they see a man, and that guy is a known gang member. He's from the South Side Crips of Compton. Now, Suge Knight is from the North Side, so they're on two different areas. So now Suge Knight is a mob pyro. Okay, actually his whole record company is affiliated with the Bloods. You've got some that are Crips, like Snoop and his set, the Dog Pound. They're from Long Beach. Alright, so let's not change the subject. So Tupac and the entourage, they spot an individual at the MGM lobby. That individual stole, or apparently he stole, a death row medallion at a Lakewood Mall somewhere in Compton. Okay, so that individual was spotted by Tupac's entourage, and the individual in the entourage, his name is Trayvon Lane. He whispered into Tupac's ear, "Hey man, that's a dude that stole my chain." Pac was like, "What?" He went up to Lane, that Southside Crip, bam! Give him one punch, he drops to the floor. Suge Knight and his crew, they rush that guy. They all jumping. Then they leave in a hurry. So, right now, Tupac is back at his hotel. They just leave the MGM. They just whoop this guy's ass. So, as they do that, Pac usually carries his vest. But that night, he decided not to wear it because he was saying something about it being too sticky. Now, if you guys want to talk some shit, you guys can actually do your research and check the weather on Las Vegas on that night, September 7, 1996, and it was actually quite hot. So I can understand why Pac didn't want to wear his vest. So he gets changed. Where's his gear? He was wearing a Nike jersey at the time, wearing some 3/4 lengths and some white trainers. Okay, so he links up with Suge Knight. They're in a BMW now. They're cruising to the Vegas Strip, and they're on their way to a fundraiser at Club 662. So At that time, I think Craig Mack was supposed to perform there, and Run DMC also, and a few other rappers. So Pac is at the red light. Suge Knight is at the red light. The BMW is at the red light. Now a car, it, apparently it's a Sebring, pulls up on the left side of Suge Knight, who was driving the BMW. So they're talking to girls, and Pac saying, "Me is at the club, me is at the club." So a white Cadillac creeps up next to Pac on the passenger side. Slowly, they didn't see it. Orlando starts spraying the BMW. Pac frantically trying to jump in the back seat. Suge Knight telling him, "Get down, get down." Pac is hit about 4 times. He gets hit in the hip. The lung travels, hits his lung. He gets shot multiple times in the chest. Suge gets grazed in the head while pulling Pac down. The Cadillac speeds away. Now Suge is frantic. He's driving all the way back to the Vegas Strip. They get stopped. Pac is wounded badly. Suge Knight is causing a scene. Apparently looks like he's been shot in the head, but it's just bullet fragments that just gave him a cut on the head. So he's causing a scene. So they get taken to hospital. In an ambulance. 2 cops are in the ambulance with Suge and Pac. So Suge gets treated. I think he gets just discharged the next day. Pac eventually dies 6 days later in the hospital. So basically, they were saying they removed his lung. Actually, I'm not saying that's what happened. They removed his lung. They were saying he had kidney failure. He needed to go into dialysis. You think I'm lying? Go search this up. His aunt was speaking this. Her name is Gloria Cox. She was speaking in that. So Pac was wounded up pretty badly. They had no, literally they left Pac on the first floor of the hospital. No security. The outlaws were working around the clock. Basically, they were doing a military style. Basically, they were covering all the checkpoints. More pre even spoke about that. So Pac was on the first floor, and they were getting caught, and they were getting death threats from apparently the people that did it, saying we're gonna come back and finish him off. So they got strapped up. They covered all the checkpoints. Also made sure no media or anything like that came and tried to sneak in and get some footage of Pac in hospital. So what it was is Pac died 6 days later. Okay, now the main suspect. Everyone knows who did it. Now, the South Side Crips were responsible for killing Pac. This is nothing new. It wasn't no Puff Daddy. It wasn't no Suge Knight. It wasn't no Snoop Dogg. All this stuff makes me laugh. At the end of the day, Pac was killed over some street shit. Pac, unfortunately, he got himself into something that he shouldn't have. You know, it's one thing being in a rap video, screaming West Side MOB, but it's another thing acting upon those words. And apparently, the dude that did this, he was a thorough guy. He wasn't a guy to be messed with. From listening to other cats from California, that knew him, like MC8, this other guy's name, BG Knockout. Apparently, he was his best friend. So the unfortunate thing was at that time, Death Row, they were untouchable. For a moment, they were untouchable, literally. And Pac probably had a false sense that I'm gonna be riding with Suge Knight. He's the most feared man in hip hop. I don't need my vest. Ain't shit gonna happen to me. So, unfortunately, that's how it panned out. But look at the legacy the man left behind. And another thing I wanted to tell you about is all you people would think that he was scared to go to Las Vegas. He knew he was gonna die. Well, he didn't know he was going to die, but he didn't know when. The thing about Pac is he didn't want to go to Las Vegas because he had a cousin who had drug problems back in Atlanta, and he actually pawned Tupac's AK. That's the reason why Pac didn't want to go to Las Vegas, because he wanted to fly to Atlanta and deal with that issue. So, but he had to go to Vegas with Suge Knight because he promised Suge a while back that he'd go. So Pac couldn't back out. Pac was a loyal dude. At the end of the day, he was killed because of his loyalty to Death Row Records. Pac. You see most of his music. He was shout out Death Row, MLB. He was loyal to that. He wasn't necessarily a gang member, but he was affiliated with them a lot. And you have to remember that day, actually that morning, prior to him being shot in that evening, that morning he was in Compton, the north side of Compton, at Suge Knight's house. And it was actually at that time he was getting ready to start his own label, Machiavelli Records. If you people don't know, he's looking to start Machiavelli Records, which is going to be distributed for Death Row. Because you have to remember at that time, Pac had already completed his 3-album deal. A few months prior, he just wrapped up All Eyes on Me, which went 5 times platinum, literally selling 5-6 million records. He had like 3 million singles from like How Do You Want It, California Love, and All About You as the main singles. So he's pretty wrapped up All Eyes on Me double disc. He smashed Billboard, all the lists and everything like that. So now it comes to Machiavelli. Machiavelli already smashed that. Machiavelli initially was supposed to be a mixtape. It was supposed to be a mixtape. It was supposed to have a few disc records. Like one of the disc records on that album was supposed to be Watch Your Mouth. And that song in particular, Pac goes at East Coast pretty heavy. He goes at Nas, he goes at everybody you could think of. Wendy Williams. He goes on I think he goes on Jay-Z also, I'm not quite sure. I haven't heard that song for a while. He also goes at Dr. Dre, who left a few months prior, because Dre was a smart guy. He left because of the bullshit at Death Row. He knew Death Row was gonna go down, was gonna have a downfall. So yeah, so that's one of the songs Pac was gonna have on the album, but he removed that song because a few days prior to him being shot in Vegas, he was in New York City at the MTV Awards. So he saw a bunch of East Coast people that he dissed at the MTV. He saw LL Cool J. He spoke to LL Cool J. Pac told LL Cool J, man, why ain't got no love on the East Coast? Why ain't got no love in New York? LL Cool J was like, what? You seen? I gave you a shout out on a Smith album. Pac was like, oh yeah. And he also linked up with. He also almost got into it with Nas at the after party. Him and Nas almost got into it. A hell of people spoke about it. Hussein Failo, who passed away. Snoop Dogg speaks about it. And Pac literally could have got killed, But Nas was being the bigger man, He gave his crew the eye. All of Nas's people had their hands in there, They were ready to smoke Pac, But Pac was like a warrior. He didn't care about him, So Nas like, I got love for you, Pac. Pac was like to Nas was like to Pac, I got love for you, Pac. Pac said, oh yeah, I got a song out here dissing all you niggas, Big, Puff, Jay, you. They squashed it. Pac was like, meet me in Vegas. But Pac got shot. He never eventually died, so he couldn't meet Nas in Vegas. But he promised to take him out of that song and some other songs like Against All Odds, where this is Nas, if you can hear it, this is Nas, Puff, all the other guys, and also the guys that shot him 2 years prior in New York City. That's another topic all by its own, but yeah. This video just wanted to clear up all the conspiracy theories, that think Pac's still alive and all this. You can understand that, in a way, but at the same time, you've got to separate the bullshit from reality. Reality is his real fans and his family know that he's gone, But the newer generation, I don't know, man. They probably, I think they weren't around that era to fully understand Pac and the events that led to his demise. That's probably why they're like attaching on to him. But that's understandable, because everyone loves Pac, You can see why his spirit is still here, why people are so drawn to him. But yeah, just wanted to clear that up, the conspiracy theories and the events that led to him being killed. An individual that killed him, I didn't mention, his name's Orlando Anderson. He was killed 2 years later at a car wash in Compton. He got into it with some other Crips from a rival set. Him and his friend, they drove up to they drove up to the Compton car wash basically, and Orlando's was like, these guys owe me some money, man. So they got into an argument. All of them pulled out their guns. They literally shot each other to death. Orlando and his friend, they drove a few blocks away, and he passed away at a Compton hospital. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my first YouTube video, and I'll be uploading plenty more. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to this. Peace. I'm out.